Welcome to the Enduro World Championships. We're here in Sydney. Conditions on the course right now are pretty wet. We're due for rain for the next 12 hours or so, and then looks like we're clear overnight. So yeah, we're excited to get started.
I'm Deanna Blake from Australia. This weekend I'm at the OCR World Championships 24-hour Enduro, and I'm pretty excited to be here and amongst it all. This year I am not racing. I've decided to take the other side and be support crew for an athlete, Laura Newton.
This weekend's event is going to be massive.
It's going to be cold.
Just the elements here are really challenging.
A big mental battle.
What excites me the most is I'll be competing against the top athletes in the world.
Expectations is just to keep moving and just race the best I can.
Yeah, 24 hours, anything can sort of happen.
I actually started the adaptive obstacle racing team in Australia. We've started collaborating this team of adaptive athletes, and we get together and we race our hearts out and see what we've got. Hopefully we can just inspire other people. You get the able-bodied that making excuses out here. So they see a bunch of guys missing limbs and they go, okay, yeah, I really shouldn't be complaining. So that's what we're all about.
2012 was probably when, say, obstacle racing started in Australia with tough mudders and Spartan races. Crowds definitely haven't dissipated at all.
The courses have changed in the fact I feel that the upper body strength obstacles are more dominant in the events, and there's more of a focus on completion rather than penalty and move on.
My goals for this weekend are just to race my race, not worry about everyone else, not to get too pumped up with the hype, and just to try and enjoy every single moment. And when it does get tough, just to dig as deep as I can and think about all those people who can't race and just to try and put it in really hard for them.
When you're racing, it's very easy to eat in daylight hours, but in nighttime hours your body shuts down. That's when I keep it really simple: salty broths, soups, something high in salt.
Just after 1 AM, I've just finished my third lap, which took me 4 hours.
But I've been stopping to pee, just because when I'm wetting myself I'm getting cold.
I've done 5 laps so far, and there's not too much water.
I mean, the elite runners are just cranking, it's so nice. Every time Lockie passes me, he gives me the old oi, so that's really cool. But my body's just trashed and I'm just trying to survive right now.
I've never been broken like this in a race before.
My legs are swollen, all out behind my knees and stuff.
There's a few things that are really tough.
The wall with the little ropes hanging off it.
Everything just hurts and my brain's like, why are you doing this?
I'd like to get 7 rounds to try and get that 50 mile.
I haven't done any burpees yet, so that's my sort of goal. But my shoulders are starting to give out a bit, so we'll just see how we go. But I know a lot of people are punching out some burpees out there, so it's a tough course.
Been all over the world. I like this one.
It was a super fun course. I really liked that the obstacles were challenging but completable for the whole 24 hours. There was, a lot of natural obstacles that were kind of interwoven, a lot of ropes, a lot of just different obstacles, like grabbing on a slip wall, one rope, and then transferring to another. So, classic obstacles, but they had the twist on them.
The ground was pretty uneven, and so with the uneven ground, you're sort of rolling your ankle a fair bit, those little twists and turns. So I was getting a couple of blisters and that sort of thing. So for me, I had a lot of issues with my feet mid-race, so that's why I sort of took some longer pits and was changing shoes, changing socks, taping up my feet, just to try and make sure that if I did have to, you know, really pick up that pace at the end, that I was in condition to do so.
Original plan was to try to get 11 done, got 7 done today.
Being in another country and racing against master elites that you have no idea who they are on the course is a whole different ball game than racing in the States. I went from first in 12 hours to third. For 24 hours I fought to get that first place again. So I think that for me was the most exciting experience.
I think the more you kind of struggle out there, the more like magical the finish line is too, right? And that's the wonderful thing about racing for 24 hours is you're gonna have so many of those low points and you're gonna have to battle your way through them. And you're gonna make it to the finish line and you're just gonna feel like amazing and like you've really accomplished something.
4 laps completed, and I know you wanted 5. That's pretty special.
Yeah, sorry, that was everything I had. I got pretty dark out there last night. I had 7 hours to do a lap. No, I had so much support on the course from my pit crew, other racers, and yeah, there was no way I was getting through that without these guys. But every time I felt like I couldn't do it, I look back at who I used to be, that disabled mess, and I refuse to be that person.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Daniels, if you ever need inspiration, that is your man.
I don't know how to describe it, but the feeling you get when you cross that finish line after 24 hours until you sort of give it a go and have that experience, it's indescribable.
I've come all this way, I've flown across the country, I might as well finish at least one more lap.
I've got so many mates out here, I've got people I don't know. And it was every person on the course stopped, had a chat, gave me some encouragement. And when you've got that going for 24 hours, you can't stop. So it's amazing.
I highly encourage anyone to have a go. If you don't think you're fit enough, you know, forget all that. Just come out, try it, and you're gonna surprise yourself, I promise you.